Hello everyone, welcome back to Amin Math Club. Today we are going to solve a nice simplification problem, that is 81 all over 9 minus square root of 80 whole square root. So we have to simplify in this problem here. Now first of all we have to just make this denominator rational. So for this purpose we have to just multiply with this conjugate of this denominator. So our first step will be, here our problem is 81 over 9 minus square root of 80 whole square root, that is equal to, here we have that square root 81 over 9 minus square root of 80 multiply by the conjugate of this denominator is 9 plus square root of 80 over 9 plus square root of 80. So here our next step will be 81 times this 9 plus square root of 80, and similarly here we have 9 minus square root of 80 times 9 plus square root of 80 whole square root. Hence square root of 81 times 9 plus square root of 80 all over, in this case we see that it is actually a plus b times a minus b. So we have a nice algebraic formula. If we have a plus b times a minus b, then it is equal to a squared minus b squared. So here we are going to apply this formula here in denominator. So we will get 9 squared and minus square root of 80 whole squared. So our next step will be square root of, here 81 times 9 plus square root of 80 all over 9 squared is equal to 81, and minus this square is cancelled out with square root. We will get minus 80. So here square root of 81 times 9 plus square root of 80 all over 81 minus 80 is 1. So square root of 81 times 9 plus square root of 80. Here we have that, as we know that by exponential identity, a times b whole square root is equal to square root of a times square root of b. In this step, applying this identity here, so square root of 81 times square root of 9 plus square root of 80. Now square root of 81, we know that it is equal to 9, and times, here we have 9 plus square root of 80. So if we just multiply this one to 1, so we will get the same expression here. Now 9 times square root of, this one can also be written as 2 over 2, and 2 over 2 is equal to 1, times 9 plus square root of 80. Our next step will be 9 times square root of, multiplying this 2 into parentheses, we will get 2 times 9 plus square root of 80 all over, dividing by this 2. So here we have 9 times, that 2 times 9 is 18 plus 2 times square root of 80 all over, here we have 2. So our next step will be now 9 times square root of this 18 can also be written as 18 is equal to 10 plus 8, and this 80 is equal to, that is 10 times 8. So here substituting these factors here, that 18 is equal to 10 plus 8, and this plus 2 times square root of 80 is 10 times 8 all over 2. Now 9 times square root of, here we have 10 plus 8, 10 plus 8 plus 2 times, it can be written as square root of 10 times square root of 8 all over 2. Now our next step will be 9 times square root of this 10 is equal to square root of 10 whole squared, and also 8 is equal to square root of 8 whole squared. So we have square root of 10 whole squared plus square root of 8 whole squared plus 2 times square root of 10 times square root of 8 all over 2. Now here we see that it is actually a squared plus b squared plus 2 times a times b, so it is a perfect square, as we know that a squared plus b squared plus 2 times a times b is equal to a plus b whole squared. Now our numerator will be 9 times, that is square root of 10, it is our a, and plus square root of 8, it is our b whole squared all over 2. Now we can write numerator and denominator separately under square root. So 9 times square root of that 10 square root plus square root of 8 whole squared all over square root of 2. Now 9 times this square is cancelled out with square root, we have square root of 10 plus square root of 8 all over square root of 2. Here our next step will be 9 times square root of 10 can also be written as 5 times 2 square root, and 8 can be written as 2 square times 2 whole square root all over square root of 2. Now our next step will be, here if we just write separately under square root, we will get square root of 5 times square root of 2 plus 2 squared under square root times square root of 2 all over square root of 2. Here this square is cancelled out with square root. We have this square root of 2, and square root of 2 is a common term. So here we have 9 times, if we just take square root of 2 is common, then we will get square root of 5 plus 2 all over square root of 2. Now this square root of 2 and this square root of 2 is cancelled out. We will get that 9 times square root of 5 plus 2. So our final step is 9 times 2 is 18 plus 9 times square root of this 5. So our simplest form of this problem is 18 plus 9 times square root of 5. Finally, that our problem is 81 all over 9 minus square root of 80 whole square root is equal to 18 plus 9 times square root of 5. So it is our final answer. So thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Goodbye.